What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Man, this is John, Backwoods Off-Road and Overlanding. If you're new here, make sure you hit that sub button, comment down below, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, let me know if I'm doing a good job and giving you what you want to hear, what you want to see. And today we're going to do a little chatting, and you got your first Dualsport adventure bike, and we want to talk about mods. Okay, so now that I got a bike, what mods we're going to do? Or what order are you going to do them in? So without further ado, roll intro. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, man. And today we're going to talk about bike mods. Okay, so I've got my old Honda 300L over here to my left, and I got my sweet old 18 model CB500X, right? So I've been thinking about this. I've been wanting to talk to you guys out there. I know we've got a lot of new riders, and you got orders for bikes, and you're deciding what bike you want to get in, and you're getting them down payments down, your deposits at the dealer. You're waiting for your bike to come in. Now you got your bike, or you're waiting on your bike to come in, and man, what do I do first? Well, just like any question on this channel, the answer to any question, guys, it's going to be it depends. First off, what kind of bike you're going to get. I mean, this is really a Dualsport adventure channel, but so we're going to focus on those bikes, and we're not going to talk about street bikes and cruisers and things like that. So with that in mind, it's still, what kind of riding you're going to do. Are you going to turn your Dualsport into a supermoto? That's going to make a difference. Are you going to turn your CB500X into an actual adventure bike and not be a street bike, like I did? But of course, I bought mine already decked out a little bit, so it's really going to depend on what kind of riding you're planning on doing. And another thing that I've learned here pretty fast, it's going to depend on where you plan on riding, guys. So first and foremost, before you even think about modding your bike, guys, man, protect yourself. Get yourself some good gear. Man, I sport, this is my Scorpion jacket. Man, I've got 2 of these. I love it. I'm not a good modeler, whatever. Get yourself some good riding gear, guys. Protect yourself. Yourself is your primary investment, regardless of anything else. Bikes are replaceable. Bikes are repairable. You can replace parts. Your body parts, your bones, not so much, guys, man. Not so much. So first and foremost, number one, top of the list, protect yourself. Get you some good riding gear. Get yourself some good boots, some riding pants, and get you a nice helmet, guys. That is, before you even think about putting any money into your bike, protect yourself, guys. All right, that rant's over. Now let's get into, okay, modding my bike. My bike here, I've done a lot of mods here. My 300L has been a big bike for my channel here. And let's see, it's actually about time, for its first oil change. So I haven't put a whole lot of miles on it. But one thing that I've learned here from, riding new places, man, one of the first things that I should have done is protection on the bike. Man, the skid plate. The mirrors, which I still have the OEM mirrors. As you can see here, I don't have any bark busters yet, hand guards. I do have hand guards over here on my 500X. And actually, let me show you something here. If you notice, my mirror's gone over here. Went riding out a few weeks ago, uncharted territory, went down an old road, never been down before. And we got into some ruts, and I laid this girl over hard. And these bark busters here, hand guards, whatever you want to call them, saved a lot of damage on the bike, I believe. And also, of course, it saved my hands as well. So when I laid the bike over, I was still on the bike. But other than that, man, I guess the collateral damage was my mirror. The stock OEM mirrors, they poke out, so when you lay your bike over, man, the first thing it's going to hit, depending on where you fall and how you fall, is your mirrors. So I haven't done this yet, but I need to do this. But one of the first modifications I should have done was gotten me some adventure double take mirrors. That way when I'm out riding, you're out riding, you're protecting your second investment. So you can take them mirrors, fold them in, and then you don't have to worry about knocking them off with a tree or, you know, knocking them off when you lay your stupid ass bike over like a dummy. And then also hand guards. That's another thing here, hand guards, depending on where you're riding, guys. Man, if you're out riding open plains, you know, hand guards aren't going to be that big of a deal. But, you know, if you're in the country, you know, I'm down here in Georgia in the swamp. We got some tight trails to ride, and the odds of clipping a tree are pretty high. So protecting my number one asset is myself is going to be hand guards. Man, hand guards should have been one of the first things I put on this 300L, but I digress from that. Another learning here, this is still protecting the bike. We went and rode up at Okie Woods here, Warner Robins. Man, great place to ride. I made a video on it. You need to go find it. You need to check it out. But man, there was a ton of loose gravel. It was primarily hard packed clay and loose gravel. And I am just shocked that I didn't sling a rock through my engine case and just destroy my bike, because man, we were slinging rocks everywhere. So man, a skid plate, skid plate should have been one of the first things that I got, guys. I should have got a skid plate. If you'll notice on my CB500s as well, I've got a skid plate on it as well. And this is going to come down to, you know, what kind of bike you got. So I've got a radiator up high on the 300L. It comes with, doesn't really come with that good protection from the factory, but it's really in a spot, depending on how you ride, unless you're just riding through brush, you know, it's kind of out of the, you know, immediate danger area. I've got some nice protection now, you know, just because I can. But if you go look on our CB500X here, our radiator is actually down behind the front wheel. So a radiator guard on a CB500X, because of where the rad sits, it's way down low, it's up front, and everything coming off that front wheel is going to hit that radiator. So one of the first mods on like a CB500X would be a skid plate, because it's low to the ground, and a guard for your radiator, because just the position it in, it's just in a bad position, you know, for riding off-road and whatnot. So if you don't have that, you're going to have a real effed up day, I'm sure. If I would have took this sucker riding at Okie Woods, I'd have been pushing it back to the house, because we would have slung rocks straight through that radiator. Let's see what else I've got. Man, I wish I'd get some crash bars for this. They make one crash bar for it. I forget what, I think T-Rex. I have to check it out. I'd love to have some crash bars like the 500X here. The KLR 650s, they have some nice crash bars for them. The rallies have some nice crash bars. But the more dirt bikey dual sport bikes, man, we don't have a good option for some fancy crash bars. So that's unfortunate. But so crash bars, that's some more great protection. You get your bars in the back as well. So I got frame protectors on my 300L. Nice bar in the back. This adds some nice little fall-over protection, because it's got these nice meaty handlebars on it right here. All right, so where we're at? Okay, so protect your first investment yourself. Protect yourself. Your second investment's your bike. Protect your bike. So you're protecting your investments. All right, now we're done with that. Now let's get into some fun mods. Now we're getting into, you know, some power mods. I got the nice Moto X here. I've got my DNA filter, and I've got some, you know, some luxury mods, some mods that I like. I've got, you probably can't see it, but I've got auxiliary lighting. I've got upgraded LED light. I've got the upgraded LED blinkers, and I still got to upgrade the tires. I should have put that up higher on the list than these LED lights and whatnot. That doesn't really make a difference to your riding. I just got it because I liked it. Let's see what else. So power mods, definitely lower down on the list. And then of course, lower down on the list is going to be your, what's the word I'm looking for? I like it kind of mods. Let's see, back to the CB500X here. Get dog, get. Yeah. It's not even my dog, man. Get. It's my neighbor's dog. Let's see what kind of upgrades we got here. We've got a windscreen extension here. That's pretty nice for highway riding. I've got some nice aftermarket tires on here. Continentals, man, these are great off-road. I love it. Much better than what it comes stocks with. Now one thing I am going to have to upgrade on this 500X here, because I want to do more off-roading with this CB500X than on-roading, is these stock pegs. These stock pegs have a rubber boot on them there, and off-road, that's just not good. So I need to get some meaty pegs like I've got here. And actually, that's going to be a good upgrade here as well on this 300L. Sorry. Anyway, lost my train of thought. So definitely some bigger pegs here is going to be nice for riding. Keep your boots planted on the bike, because man, if you slide off of these, you're riding hard, man, you're going to have an effed up day. There's just how it's going to be, guys. Another necessity here, and this is of course dependent on you, depending on how you ride, how you're going to ride the bike, depending on what bike you get. The 300L is notorious. We all know this if you're watching this video, guys. I'm a freaking broken record. The 300L is a budget bike. Man, it's got crappy suspension. So if you're a hefty guy and you want to go off-road and do this and that, you know, you might want to put the suspension mods up a little bit higher than, like, you know, LED blinkers and auxiliary lighting and things like that. So, of course, making a list in order of things that you want to do to your bike, you know, that's really going to depend on your budget too. So if you've got deep pockets, guys, who gives a shit? Go buy everything you want and just have at it, man. I love working on my bikes, man. And if I had more money, I need to drop about $2,000 right now on my WR and get that girl rocking and rolling, and maybe a little bit more than that, and get some nice parts for her, because man, I miss my WR. And we're gonna go all out with that girl right there. But let's see. Power mods. Then we got luggage. So I guess luggage, guys. Depending on what you're gonna do, man, that might be the bottom of the list. So you at least want to be able to carry a toolkit. So I mean, you've got toolkits that you can mount to your front fender. You can cinch bags straight to your rear fender here. Same thing with this bike. This 500X actually comes with a decent toolkit under the seat. So you could strap something to your bike, you know, with a cinch strap, you know, without having to go with luggage. So, but if you've got, you know, moto camping, I want to go cross country, and you're fortunate enough to have the time to get out and take 2, 3, 4, 5 day, 2-week adventures, man, it's awesome. And if that was the case and I had the time to go out there, I would put those luggage mods, I would put those up above the power mods, and power mods would bump down a little bit. So like I said in the beginning of the video, guys, man, it's the answer to every question is it depends. The only exception here is going to be protecting your #1 investment. And guys, man, you guys see how much weight I've lost? Man, look at that shit. I'm down to like 182. I gotta be down to like 182, man. When I started this channel, guys, I was like 210. You guys should go back and look at some of my early videos and look at my gut. But yeah, I digress, guys. This video has probably gone long enough here, and hopefully this gives you something to think about. And man, have fun modding your bike, guys, and just, man, make it your own, guys. Get what you want. There's a lot of parts out there, man. Go through my channel. I got plenty of companies I'm working with. I got discount codes, and I got plenty more coming, guys. So make sure you hit that sub button, and thanks for watching.